Hello and welcome to another edition of the Patterson Miller Sports Page. I am your humble host, Todd Patterson. I'm joined in studio as always by the one and only Activities Director, the Coach, Nathan Miller. How you doing today, sir?
Good. Happy holidays coming up here. It's our final episode before a little break.
Remember when we both said we were going to wear ugly sweaters today? And it still might be ugly, but it wasn't on purpose today.
We could go shirtless and it would probably look like a sweater.
It would get us canceled.
I think we would be canceled immediately. There'd be that loud noise, like EMS noise on the screen, followed by a message.
As far as I know, and nobody knows we're not pantless.
True.
Which is also pretty bad. All right, that got off the track quick. All right, we're joined in studio today. I'm thrilled to be here with Shannon Rugg, the head coach of the girls varsity basketball team, and a couple of his stud basketball players, the Henriksen sisters, the Henriksen twins, Lauren and Kendall. So we'll be talking to them a little bit later about how the season's going, and as we always do, we're gonna inject some confidence,
absolutely,
and a barrage of threes, and I'm guessing some dunks maybe will come out of this show.
We'll see.
All right.
I hope so.
All right. So what do you got for us today?
Well, we've got quite a bit this last week. We've had a lot going on. Boys and girls basketball had, 3 games in a matter of like 5 days. And boys are going into the break 4-5, 2-2 in conference. Won their last game against Fort Madison, played really, really well. Might have been one of their best games of the season as far as a complete game from beginning to end. Won that game by 10. And this is a Fort Madison team, I believe, beat Pella.
I thought they beat Pella
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
so
that's what I remember from that.
Yeah. So the boys had a pretty good stretch there with Mount Pleasant. They're leading the conference right now, undefeated. Then follow that up with Williamsburg the next night, who's undefeated. Yeah. And then Fort Madison, who had beaten Pella. So they had a pretty tough stretch there, and finished on a good note. Roman Roth had a career high 22. Drew Conrad was 16, and Nick Stone hit 5 threes.
Nice.
In the game. And then Rajan Roth had 10 rebounds. He's actually leading the team in rebounds. Rajan Roth. That'd be Roman's younger brother.
Yeah, so he's like my height. They're shorter, right? Probably.
Yeah, but he can get up.
Yeah.
He's got some springs.
Well, that'll be the difference.
Yeah, and it was fun yesterday. I looked in the gym after school, and they had their first ever jersey competition fun practice. And they had a whole bunch of prizes on the table, and they competed in 21, backyard games, and 3-point contests. And I think they had some staff come in and scrimmage. So they had a lot of fun, and I'll share a picture on our social media later today when I have time to do so. But girls basketball, they're headed into break 5-5, 2-2 in the conference. They fell short against Fort Madison on Tuesday, 56-49. Had a really nice win and played really well against Mount Pleasant. I think I saw the huddle stats, forced 41 turnovers.
In one game?
In one game.
Holy
smokes. So our defense was swarming.
Yeah.
Taking the line from the Iowa Hawkeyes, but our defense was swarming all over the place, and led by 2 of these girls sitting here today. Then played Williamsburg, tough day with Williamsburg. And then Fort Madison was back and forth, just a 14-3 run in the third quarter for Fort Madison. It was kind of the difference of the game. And so both of those teams will come back to action after break on January 5th. We host Burlington. So all 5 levels will play that evening. And, hopefully have great weather, and a plug then a few weeks after that. We've got senior night, so I'll keep kind of pumping that out there so everybody's aware of when we've got senior night happening. Wrestling is now 2-0 in the conference. They had a epic beatdown of Keokuk down at Keokuk last Thursday. It was like 70-something to 3 or something like that. It was a great night. And then on the weekend, Aaron Boone was the champion 132-pounder at the Fort Madison Invite, which is a pretty big event.
Yeah, I think I saw that online.
So their next home event is January 4th, and that is our cancer awareness night. So a great night to come out and help raise funds for cancer awareness.
We wrestle?
It's 3 teams, so it's Fort Madison and Waco. So we'll do the conference part first, and then we'll wrestle Waco.
Okay.
Bowling, Caleb Zigolowski bowled a 442 last Friday against Burlington, which was the individual champ for the meet. And then Kelton Burke bowled a 369. So those two guys have, obviously are kind of setting the stage or the pace for the bowling team. And
nice job, gentlemen.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And I'm going to head down January 4th down to Mount Pleasant to watch them bowl against Mount Pleasant in the conference.
Do they have PA announcers?
I don't know. I have not yet been to the bowling event, but now we're gonna hit the one right after Christmas break and a couple more.
I think that'd be a fun event to do PA for.
I know it makes. What was the movie a few years ago with the bowling movie?
There's been a couple. Big Lebowski. Or
no,
the one where he's Amish.
Yeah. That's the one I'm thinking of with Woody Harrelson. Kingpin. There we go. Kingpin. I said I was talking with Caleb the other day, Zigolowski, and I'm like, you got to have a finishing move. You know, and mine would be a left hand punch and a kick at the same time. That's what I modeled for him. I can't do it right now, but it was definitely a good.
The lanes are like slick, right? You could run and do like what the soccer players do.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Two hands up.
Sliding on your knees.
I like that.
Come on, Caleb.
So
he'll get it figured out. He's a good kid.
He will. A couple other announcements. We've had 3 signings for kids that are going to go on and play college athletics. Luke Beamblossom signed to play at Simpson College.
Awesome, Luke. Congratulations, buddy.
Micah Reese to run at UNI.
Awesome, Micah.
And then this morning, Taylor Bartholomew signed with Drake to row. She's going to be on the rowing team.
TB.
Yeah.
She's a Beans employee.
And one final announcement, but pending board approval, we have hired Coach Kelly Williams as our next head football coach. So we're really excited about that. We think that, he's a Washington alum and has been on staff for, I believe, 9 years, and feel like, the program is in a great place with him at the helm.
I think it's well earned and well deserved. Congratulations, Kelly.
That's all I have for my pre-Christmas holiday edition report.
Maybe this is out of your realm a little bit, but I'm just curious, how's the school construction coming along?
Really good. As we took a tour the other day of both the academic wings and then also the new gym. Things are progressing well. It sounds like they've been ahead of the pace as far as like the school part, the academic part, and have had to actually wait for some materials to come because everything's kind of timed out. But it sounds like they're on pace right now to be done sometime during the summer and move those items over to be able to start renovating the old middle school.
It's fantastic.
And then the gym, I walked in it and everything is poured, the cement's poured, and it's going to be an awesome addition. I mean, I'm really excited. That has a tentative date of this spring. So we're hopeful that maybe by graduation May sometime that gym will be fully operational.
Yeah, that does sound awesome. It's great when your kids are too old to use the wellness park and then your kids are too old to use the new high school. That's where I fall.
Yeah. Well, there's not a lot. We're going to be fortunate. I mean, there's not a lot of schools that have 3 gyms on one site, and let alone the 3 entrances for those gyms are maybe 60 feet apart with each of them. So it's going to be a great place to have team camps, tournaments, youth stuff. Sure. So
awesome.
Be nice to kind of be the hub for Southeast Iowa with hosting events.
All right. Well, you'll be back after the break. We can't do ugly sweaters. We're definitely not doing the shirtless thing, but we'll figure out something sometime.
Yeah, maybe New Year's Eve hats and like those little noisemakers.
We're 2 very intelligent men.
Yeah.
Good looking guys.
Yep.
On top of it. We'll figure it out.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with women's basketball.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
You know, it's not a question of what all you have and so on with your life. It's who is in your life and how much you care for them and how much they care for you. And Tammy definitely cares.
I met Tammy about 20 years ago when her daughter was in Special Olympics and I was coaching. Told me that she was into doing senior benefits. We became even closer friends. She cares about everybody, especially the seniors, so call her.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
All right, welcome back to this episode of the Patterson Miller Sports Page. I'm your host, Todd Patterson. I'm now excited to be joined in studio by the one and only Shannon Rugg, coach of the girls varsity basketball team for the Demons, and the twins. I've got Kendall and Lauren Hendrickson here. How are you guys doing today?
Great. Good.
Great. Thanks for being here. Thanks. You want to thank your employer for letting you have time off to appear?
Thank you, Kohler Plus.
Are they still paying you or no?
Yeah.
Oh, well, even better. Kohler Plus. There we go.
No, they're not.
Oh, no, they're not.
No.
Well, scratch that. But thanks for letting her be here. So, Coach, Coach Miller gave us a little overview of some, like the last weekend. But why don't you talk about how the season's going, how you see things progressing, things you like, things you guys are working on,
Yeah, it's been a very good year. We're 5-5. I think we played good against Fort Madison our last game. I think they just played just a little bit better than us for about maybe a 3-minute window there that got out and kind of hid from us, and we just couldn't get back in it. But for the most part, this group is really bought into the belief of being a team and just sticking together, and they have belief in each other. And I think what's left for us is now just each individual kid to believe in themselves right now. But happy for them. They work extremely hard. They show up every day and they get better and want to get better. And that, we played Keokuk like game 3 or 4 and struggled with the press, and that game got away from us. But since then, we've spent a lot of time on the press, and really hasn't bothered us much since then. So I guess our biggest thing now that we need to work on is probably just rebounding the basketball, both defensively and offensively. That's kind of, we're not the biggest team. Lauren is our starting 4, and our second biggest girl is our point guard. So, so we're kind of an undersized team, but they scrap and they fight and they play hard. So it's been a fun year, and looking forward to getting back to practice here next week.
Yeah, I got to see you guys. I got to do the PA. I don't know if you guys saw me doing the PA at the West Liberty game. I try to say hi, but I also try not to get up in people's heads. So, speaking of the press, I thought your guys' you not only broke their press really effectively, but your press resulted in a lot of turnovers. And it appears you have a very fast, athletic team. To my way of thinking.
Yeah, we do. And the girls that aren't fast are smart players, and kind of get a good read. So, I think that speeds them up. So, our press has, like Miller said, we had 41 turnovers that we forced against Mount Pleasant. So it's something we've been working on here a little bit. We haven't spent a lot of time working on it, to be honest with you. We spent one practice, put that in, and just kind of been figuring it out as we go and that. So that's something, we'll spend a little time on over break, just kind of reviewing it and try and put in a couple things in the half court to try and create some turnovers.
Work through your defense a little bit.
Yeah, and that's something we, hopefully the girls buy into the defensive end. It's something we spend a lot of time on. Just it's about an attitude and about a little bit of a want to and that. So we've been pretty good on the defensive end.
If the other team scores less than you, it's always a very good sign. Would you agree?
I would agree, yeah.
So that's why defense is so important in basketball. All right. So you're 5-5,
Yeah.
2-2 in the conference. What's the next couple weeks look like for you?
We got Burlington coming back after Christmas. So and them and Fort Madison are tied for second, which actually Burlington beat them, so they're actually in second, and Burlington would be third. So I guess technically we're in fourth. But we'll have a scrimmage over break here. We got Mediapolis coming in. I looked through stats in 3A, and they're in the top in almost every offensive category, so that'll be a good challenge for us. And then Sigourney comes over as well, and they're having a pretty solid year.
First scrimmage also?
Yep, we scrimmaged both of them on the 29th, so the Friday morning. So we give them we played Tuesday. We didn't practice yesterday, and then we'll come back on next Wednesday and practice Wednesday, Thursday, scrimmage Friday, and then come back and practice following week, and then get ready for Burlington and Notre Dame and get after it.
So you play Burlington and Notre Dame?
Yep.
And then Fort Madison again?
We'll play Fort Madison later in the year, so I don't know who. I know we got Oskaloosa coming to town. They got a big old 6'4", 6'5" girl.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so maybe we'll put these two on each other's backs, and we'll be able to match up with her. But we'll figure something out.
I don't think you want to be 6'4", though, would you, necessarily?
I might actually.
Would you?
Yeah.
I might, too.
Kendall would be throwing down at that point in time.
Watch out if I'm 6'4".
So tell me a little bit about your team composition. How many seniors? What are you getting from leadership from the seniors, and what do you have from kind of youth perspective? I remember last year it seemed like you were really young.
Yeah.
So you must still be kind of young, but
we are. I mean, we have 5 seniors. We got Aaliyah Yara is a senior for us. Sadie Vandermolen's a senior, and then Macy Williams, Taylor Bartholomew, and J.C. Berg. J.C. and Macy both start for us. I think Macy and Taylor, just from a leadership-wise, 2 of the best that I've ever coached in any sport that I've coached since I've been coaching. I think Macy, I would put her probably in the top 2 or 3 that I've ever had. She's just amazing, and Taylor is not far behind.
That's awesome.
So
they're really good kids. I know.
Oh,
both of
they
them.
are.
Yeah.
They are. And then junior-wise, we just have these 2. Faith Salvador's been sick and kind of stepped away for a little while. Hopefully, she gets healthy and it can come back with us and that. And then we got some sophomores, Adeline Long and Addison Miller and Oakley Saboski. Oakley's missed the last 3 games with a concussion, I think. So
did that happen in the West Liberty game?
Yes.
Yeah, she got smoked in the face. I saw that.
Yep. So she's been out. I think it was kind of, I'm not going to say a bad one, but I mean, she wanted to come to the game then that Friday and didn't, that was in Mount Pleasant. And I was like, it's going to be loud in here and that. And we had a great crowd. So, and then she wanted to go Saturday and I was like, let's just stay away and get healthy and that. Yeah. So she went with us down Tuesday down to Fort Madison and the horn bothered her, she said, but I sat with her during the JV game and we sat there and talked and the horn bothered her, but otherwise I think she was pretty good. So
it's called phonophobia, by the way. Yeah.
So you learned something on this show.
Yeah,
you didn't know that,
When
did
the
you?
light hurts your eyes, it's photophobia, and when the sound hurts your ears, it's phonophobia. How do you like that?
Interesting.
All right. Well, let's take a quick break. We'll come back with the Henriksen sisters, and we can get real.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank. Family owned and operated by Andy and Sarah Ross, Ross Auto has been your vehicle repair and maintenance headquarters since 1935. We specialize in all makes of cars and light-duty trucks. With our variety of available services, let us help you keep rolling and your vehicle operating efficiently. Services include general auto repair, alignments, brakes, fuel injection, and more. Schedule your appointment today at 319-653-5656. That's 319-653-5656.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers, and sellers to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
All right, welcome back to the Patterson Miller Sports Page. I'm now super excited to talk to a couple of Rugg's stud basketball players. I've got Kendall Hendrickson to my right and Lauren Hendrickson to my left. How are you guys doing today?
Good. Amazing.
Amazing. All right, we're going to have to shout out, because I know your parents, you're going to have to shout out to your parents quick. By name.
Shout out Kurt. I know you're watching us at home.
Michelle.
Shout out. All right, Kurt and Michelle. So speaking of your dad, I was talking to him the other day in the stands, and he says whenever he comes to games, you get in foul trouble pretty bad. What's is that both of you or just you, Lauren?
I think it's just mainly me.
So is that true? It's like the Kurt Hendrickson curse?
Well, he wasn't there Fairfield, and I only had one foul, so I think so. I think he cursed it.
All right. You know, they live stream him, Kurt. All right. So tell me a little bit about you guys. So what year are you?
Juniors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'll start with Kendall. What other activities are you in, Kendall?
Well, I do a lot. I run cross country and track and play softball in the summer. And then I'm involved with FCA, Student Congress, BPA, and NHS too. I think that's all.
About everything, though?
Yeah, pretty much.
But not in the quilting club or anything like that?
No, not yet.
So, Lauren, what other activities are you involved with also?
I do volleyball, softball, NHS, and then basketball.
All right. So I know you guys are only juniors, probably don't have any plans for next year, but do you?
Nope.
Or other than going to Washington High School for your senior year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Any thoughts yet to what you guys sort of want to do?
I mean, I want to go study business, but I don't know what kind.
Business is a good thing to study.
Mm-hmm.
No idea yet?
Don't have a clue.
No clue. By the way, for perspective, these two just told me they were born in 2006. So the fact that I'm having a conversation with people born in 2006 is actually amazing to me. All right. So talk to me a little bit about what position do you play? What's your role on the team? What do you think of the season so far?
Well, I'd say I'm a point guard sometimes. I've been recently.
That would be my impression.
Yeah. I think my role is defense. I enjoy playing defense, and I take pride in my defense. And we were talking about West Liberty, their number one scorer. I was able to keep her down 2 or 3 points, so.
Yeah, it wasn't 2 or 3, it was 3. I mean, don't give her, but
sorry.
She was averaging 18 coming into the game, and she was, there's no better sign than when they're super frustrated at the end of the game because you worked them and you did your job. That was really good. You also, to me, look like you're a pretty good ball handler. And were pretty instrumental in that particular game breaking the press.
Yeah, I can be. Yeah. I've slowed myself down.
So what's the key to breaking the press?
Slowing yourself down.
Slowing yourself down.
Yeah.
Not hurrying.
Yeah.
Reversing,
yes.
knowing when to attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got it. This is easy stuff. So, Lauren, what was your role on the basketball team? What position do you play?
I'm a guard, but I also play 4. Even though I don't have much height, I play the 4. This year, I've been kind of like defensive player, but not as well as Kendall. She can get the more shifty people. I kind of play down low, and I've been doing pretty good with boxing out and just helping like Macy and Addie get rebounds.
So I noticed that you like to throw a 3-ball up occasionally, huh? That kind of yeah. So is that something you enjoy doing? You don't see yourself as a scorer from that perspective?
Past couple games, I've been more confident in my shot with shooting 3s. At the start, I wasn't really that confident, but past couple games, I've been making 3s. So yeah, I like the 3 range a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not a post player or anything like close range.
Yeah. Well, you are. You just don't want to be. So what's your 3-point finishing move? You like this?
I don't celebrate. I just hold in, just hope.
But you leave it up. Do you hop back on one foot then?
No, I just stand there for a second.
You just hope.
Yeah.
It's the shot of hope, but not the bow and arrow.
I mean, maybe I can throw a 3, but I don't.
So all right, next game. I'm trying to think of the next game I'm doing. Might be mid-January. You hit a 3, bow and arrow, or you don't get a technical.
Yeah.
That would not be good.
Sorry, that would not be good for me at this point. But you could just kind of flash a 3, right? Like to the scorer's bench if I'm over there.
Okay.
It's just whatever. You don't have to. So, what are you guys' goals for the rest of the season?
Well, second in the conference, first in the conference. I think we're still in it.
Okay. So if you guys win out and you get some help?
Yeah.
Okay. What about state run? You feeling like that could be possible?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you sound pretty confident. Come on. You guys got it. Yes,
I think we can.
Yes. And next year you're going to be seniors, so you're going to have to be really confident. You got to be cocky the whole time.
Yeah.
All right. Now this is a question I always ask. How many dunks you guys have this year?
3.
You have 3 dunks and
0.
Lauren, 0 dunks? Because you get stuck down in the post.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you guys want to share?
No, I don't think so.
You ready?
Nope.
You ready for Christmas break?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So is it just today and then you're off tomorrow and for a week or something, or what?
School-wise?
Yeah. Do you even know?
Yeah. I know we get back the 3rd.
Yeah, and we get
That's
back.
You're
all I
off
know.
tomorrow through the 3rd.
Yeah.
All right. You got big plans?
Nope.
You got lots of presents? Your parents going to spoil you?
I hope so.
I do too. All right. You going to get in the gym a little?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shoot around?
Yeah.
All right. If you see Ethan up there, work him over, okay? He's
Okay.
been trying to do some games up there. I don't know where, though.
We'll
Maybe
take
at the Y.
Laura and I versus Cole and Ethan.
Oh, my money's on you all day long.
Thank you.
They're in baseball shape.
Yeah,
That's no kind of shape to be playing basketball.
Cole's in no shape right now, actually.
He's in graduate school shape.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Coach, you got anything you want to add, or?
No, we open up that Friday. We come back, so the 5th or 6th, whatever it is. I know girls basketball used to be big here. This group of girls that we have right now plays a lot different than we've had in the past. So, anybody that is thinking about staying at home, come watch them play in person.
Yeah, they are fun to watch.
They are. They're fun to work with. They're great kids, and they deserve big crowds. So, come watch us play.
All right. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me on the Patterson Miller Sports page. I want to thank my guests, Coach Nathan Miller, Coach Shannon Rugg, and the 2 Hendrickson sisters, Kendall and Lauren. Thanks for your time. Thanks for Kohler LLC for letting her off work. And guys, have a great day. Merry Christmas.